For this month's book review, I would like to introduce you to the man behind John Maxwell's great success. I'd like to share with you a book that is a tribute to Melvin Maxwell. Melvin Maxwell was the father of John Maxwell. Melvin was a church leader and oversaw a number of churches in his organization. At every church that he visited where he preached, people would say it was a special occasion. He made their church feel like they were the most important church in the organization, and he would preach as though he was at a crowded, large venue. Every sermon was important, no matter how big the crowd was. Melvin eventually became the president of Circleville Bible College, which is known today as Ohio Christian University, and was a great stature in that school's history. He was famous for walking through the campus, taking his time, and visiting with everybody along the way. There was nobody who was not important to Melvin Maxwell. And he always had an ear to listen. He always won people over, and he lifted people up. He believed in the young people, and he would push them to try new things, to step out and sing or step out and preach, and take them to churches and introduce them to ministers. He was a real believer in young people. He led CBC, Circleville Bible College, during its darkest days, and when things were struggling and finances were tight. He would be positive and encouraging and keep the school together. It was under his leadership that the enrollment at that Bible college had doubled in size. It's a very common story from many of the students who wrote a tribute to Melvin Maxwell in his book about how in the early mornings of the Bible college days they would walk by the president's office to overhear Reverend Maxwell praying and interceding for them and for the school. When the following president transitioned in and took over the Bible college from Reverend Maxwell, he went into the office and was behind the desk and pulled the chair back and looked down and realized there in the carpet were two worn spots behind the desk where the knees of Melvin Maxwell bent daily to meet with the Lord at the beginning of every day of the Bible college. What a great legend he left behind. Of course, we all know the fruit of his labor in his son, John Maxwell, who's gone out and has touched millions and millions of lives, who has advised and guided nations and impacted all kinds of people because of the investment of his father. Even though his father was a Bible college president and a church leader among his church organization, he was a quality father and spent many hours with his family and children and engaging them and helping them grow. The tribute for Melvin Maxwell, this booklet, is available from the Ohio Christian University Press, and I will leave you a link below where you can find this book. He is an example. He's a great Christian. And when I read it, I am challenged to be a better person, among others, in encouraging and believing in them and lifting them up. Melvin Maxwell, the man who is the secret behind John Maxwell's success. I'd recommend this is a simple and easy book that you should pick up and read. It should be in every minister's office. Hello. My name is Hugh Plackett, and welcome to Finish Line Planning, where we help pastors who are undertaking church growth alone. It is my goal to assist pastors and lay leaders like you to optimize your growth potential in an environment of minimal time and staff. 60% of churches in North America operate with less than 100 members. Most of them require a bivocational pastor. Undertaking church growth alone can be challenging, and we're here to help. To maximize our resources and videos, we partner with church growth leaders like Carlton Kuhn, Tim Massengale, Dr. Eugene Wilson, Gary Elias, Dan Kyle, Calvin Jean, and others. To make the most of this opportunity for your ministry, church, and community, click the subscribe button here.